Military hot take, haircut vouchers. I just got my haircut and it made me think about this. Me and all my kids usually get our haircuts at home to save a bunch of money, but today I had a meeting. There's gotta be a better way to incentivize soldiers to get haircuts on post. When I went to the barbershop today on Fort Cavazos, they had this sign up, but instead of $9.10, it said $16.85 or something like that. And then there was text next to it that said, if you get your haircut on post, you save about $4 every time. But is that enough? If you get your haircut on post every single time and you save $4 every single time, that's less than $100 of savings over the course of a year. That's not really convincing me to go to these barbershops on post. But you know what would? Making it cheaper or free. How do we do that? I'll tell you my idea. If an organization is going to require its members to get haircuts about every 2 weeks, we should try to put some program in place that'll soften the blow financially. And I'm not saying I'm short on money. I make about $69.420 a day. But what about those newer privates? That's why I want to introduce the haircut voucher. The Torchy's card is the only thing I had nearby. I say we figure out a way to make a haircut allowance similar to the clothing allowance. And I didn't look into it. There might be some Cold War vets in here saying like, oh yeah, we had haircut vouchers back in the day. This idea ain't original. Well, it's original to me, brother. And I'm just saying, even with a small tip like $3 every 2 weeks on your haircuts, you're spending $480 or more a year. For the record, I tip pretty well. And if you go off post or you have a different hair texture than I do, you could be paying over $700 a year for haircuts. That stuff tends to add up quick, so I want to introduce this. On this day forward, if you're an E4 or below, your haircuts are half off. That's not an official decree. But how would you approach this? Follow me, Silly Goose.